5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Race Hangover. I'm Austin Terry, one of your hosts. Beside me is Katie Laboudler, and this is a Baku Hangover episode where we go through what happened in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'll do that for you guys, as you know, I'm dedicated to the cause. And then we'll go through our top three moments of the race weekend, and then we'll give out our very highly regarded the Race Hangover awards. And before we get started, does Kater have anything to say?
Anyway, no, I have nothing to add.
Okay, well, I'll get right into it for the lovely folks sitting there at home. Lap one, Oscar Piastri has anti-stall. So he also jumped the gun, which was quite funny. Which means he dropped all the way to P20 before smacking a wall, which is, if you're not an Oscar Piastri fan, it's quite funny. just,
Yeah.
just an awful one lap for Piastri in this Grand Prix. Alonso got a 5-second penalty for jumping when Oscar jumped, and Hulkenberg. Once we got Alonso on the radio, was like, "Yeah, I'll take that."
Did you
Like
see
I
his
did
video?
that.
He was like, I was looking at Piastri, I don't know.
Yeah, it was just like, "I'll take that." I jumped.
He was like, yeah,
Hulkenberg and
definitely.
Ocon also collided. Hulkenberg and Ocon collision, a little bit of collision. They're all right though. They're all right. Lap four, Antonelli took P4 and dropped George Russell to like P6. Leclerc took Lando Norris off the restart as well. And on lap five, Lando took Isaac Hadjar. Lap eight, Lewis took Hadjar because Hadjar had a little bit of a problem with power. Lap 10, Russell took P5 from Tsunoda, so he's clawing his way back. Lap 17, Albon hits Colapinto, just went for a gap that wasn't there and spun them both around in front of where Oscar Piastri would have been sitting. Lap 22, Kimi Antonelli takes Liam Lawson. Good for children, I guess. And
Go
lap
kids.
30, go children, woo! Lap 38, Lando has a slow stop on an attempted undercut, I believe, and just nothing
Keyword
manifested. He actually
attempted,
lost the
like,
position from it. Brutal. Lap 39, Lawson takes Yuki Tsunoda after Yuki comes out the pits and claims that spot, I guess. Lap 40, Russell comes out ahead of Carlos Sainz in P2. And lap 41, Lando took Leclerc for his P7 that he so desperately wanted back. Lap 51, Tsunoda holds off Lando for that P6 position, and it finishes Verstappen, Russell, Sainz. That is your recap of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
a recap that absolutely no one saw coming. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, crazy race.
Crazy.
Crazy race.
Crazy race, crazy qualifying mostly, but and you called that. You called that qualifying. You said everyone's gonna
I'm a
stop the
genius. I
wall.
also I also said something about like maybe the drivers' championship being either decided or like extended. And it got extended, but it now has left a huge gap for Max Verstappen to just
Yep.
come back,
Doors
which
wide
is
open.
really entertaining.
No.
Is
No.
really entertaining because those two are just bumbling around at the top doing nothing.
Twiddling their
And
thumbs.
Verstappen woke up one day. I was like, "Yeah, I want my fifth."
He just like woke up in Baku and was like, I'm locked in.
He's like, "Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
my championship now." If he wins it in Abu Dhabi, that is the craziest thing ever.
I
From
hope he
like
does
not
win
even
it.
not even being anywhere near the championship for like three-quarters of the season,
It would actually
openly
be so
admitting it's
funny.
over.
Last week we were saying we hope Lando loses it like so dramatically and like by so much. And honestly, I hope they both lose it by a ton. And Max just
Losing a two-horse race is so funny.
shoot.
Oh, that was. I actually kind of want to see it happen. Like, of course,
No, no, no.
um,
I fear his fans
of
will
course,
never
we
shut
will
up.
have our preferences, but at that point, they deserve it. If their driver claws back that deficit, they deserve it.
Yeah.
He's he's like what, 60 something?
Not
Off?
anymore.
I think he's 69 off.
I think it's less than
The
that
the
now.
the, the title.
I think it's less.
I don't know.
I forget
Either
though.
way, he's close.
Yeah, too
He's
close to
getting there.
comfort.
Granted, he needs another few McLaren DNFs,
He
but
only needs, no, I think mathematically he doesn't need any more now.
he might not. But that
If
would be
he finishes,
that. Yeah, he'd have to win every race
yeah,
by like,
not even.
yeah, and hope the McLarens do something.
I think Piastri could finish P3 for the rest of them, and he could finish P1, and he would still do it,
That's it.
or like
That's
some stupid math,
the fact that there's a window open is
like a
like
probable
that's
window.
just gonna put like so it's put so much funny pressure on both of them. They're both competing. They're like, oh man, like one of us is gonna have to lose this championship. Both of you
Both of us,
might.
like, it's just, you know how like all the like jokes have been like, oh, like Oscar DNF, Lando, now you have to. It's like, okay, like Lando's losing the championship, Oscar, you have to too now. You're frozen. You're frozen giggling.
You're frozen. Oh, you unfroze. I was gonna take a picture of you. It's gonna be so funny. You're in that like evil old woman like smirk pose.
Okay, anyway, on to your top three moments. What's your number one?
Okay, number one is cat.
Hmm,
I have cat.
cat. Isn't it matcha?
Just cat. I don't know what the name was.
I think the
I
cat,
just saw like everything post a cat. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
I think the cat's name is
Big fan
matcha.
of cats.
Okay,
Great name.
my first moment was Fernando Alonso doing his best Vector from Despicable Me impression with his all orange tracksuit, walking into the paddock like, hello.
That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one. He's too old to be doing that.
it's too old to be doing.
My second moment is Oscar just sitting back watching the Grand Prix from behind the barrier. Great picture.
Honorable mention on that one, him walking back through the streets of Baku all the way to the hospitality. Like there's so many pictures of him just like walking by people on the streets, like in the middle of the street, which is so awesome. I had Charles and Carlos being besties all weekend. From Charles' radio being like, "Oh my God, is Carlos on the podium?" to them driving back from Italy together because their flight got grounded. And then, do you see that? Their flight got grounded. They had to rent a minivan and drive all the way to Monaco.
That's we missed that bromance. It was
So,
good. Speaking of signs, my third moment is signs. He just had a huge weekend,
yeah.
and it's something you'd love to see how drops.
Oh, my
So,
other one was just that top three in qualifying, and honestly, that podium.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Oh, you know
It was
what?
entertaining.
Another honorable mention: George Russell's helmet.
I didn't see it.
It was like underwater, aquatic themed.
Under the sea.
Boom, 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 boom. Let me find it. I was a big fan of it. No, not Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes F1. God.
Lewis Hamilton in the like Drive to Survive thing when he has to announce his team. Oh, that's cool.
It was really cool.
That's cool. Shark
Shark. Um, and
does nothing P2.
on that same helmet thing, the little unicorn sticker on Carlos's helmet and that cute little girl. I wonder if she
That
named her unicorn sprinkles or sparkles. They never picked.
that unicorn genuinely is giving him powers
It really
he shouldn't
did.
be having.
And I'm here for it. And that's actually such a cute little story. So shout out to that too.
Yeah. Shout out that little girl and Carlos.
Shout out that little girl.
I
Okay.
don't know her name. Yeah,
I
her name's
forget.
probably out there and I just didn't care enough.
I forget. It's Thea, I think. I think.
Oh, if
Okay.
it's not, and you've just said a random child's
No, no, no,
name.
no, 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 no. I think it is. Okay. Time for the Race Hangover Awards.
The what awards?
The Race Hangover Awards.
There we go. There we go.
That's what I said.
You said Hangover, but you skipped through it very fast where it didn't sound like Hangover.
Anyway, who's your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen.
Really? Yeah, I guess Grand
P1,
Slam and
P1.
all. Big whoop.
Yeah.
I had George Russell.
I didn't put Comeback King.
Okay, I have Lewis Hamilton for comeback king.
I
Well,
debated
up to eighth.
Lewis, and then I was like, George got knocked down and then came up to P2. Like,
Yeah,
there.
Hamilton had a good drive.
Hmm.
What was your best radio?
I had signs going. That was my first smooth operation, Williams.
That was a good one. I also really like the Fernando Alonso like one at the beginning where he was like,
Yeah.
like I my bad.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
But I also really like George after he won. Toto's like on the radio being like, great job. And he's like, yeah, not bad considering I felt like shit all weekend. Because he was sick and everything, whatever. But yeah,
Oh,
that
poor
was pretty
guy.
funny.
Who did you forget about?
Pierre Gasly.
You just hate him. I forgot about Stroll.
Yeah. He's
There's a lot that
100%
you can
gonna
forget
win
about.
the most of these.
Yeah.
Every weekend we're like, yeah, Gasly and Stroll. What's the
Poor
point of
fella.
even having them, really?
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. These are these very rich guys' livelihoods.
Okay,
Who was your break check champion?
I had Oscar because it's the only time he's gonna get it.
I had Albon.
Oh wait, but Oscar's already gotten it
Yeah.
for his penalty where he quite literally hit the brakes.
Yeah.
Well, two-time Oscar Piastri.
I
Two-time.
had Albon for just smacking into corner pins.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know what you saw. That gap was always gonna close, and he just like, nah, I'm gonna insert myself
Yeah,
in
me
there.
personally, I wouldn't have
Me
gone
personally, I wouldn't have done that. Hire me. Get me in that car.
hire me.
I need a job. Hire me.
That he does.
Yeah.
Spotify
And
listeners,
that's
he's
all I
making a
got.
crazy shocked face right now. Audio listeners, love you to death.
If you're in the other room, I made a face.
You may know. You know, like that octopus bitmoji where he just has like the really. That's my
The
favorite.
Apple emojis are so good. I
That's
love the
my
hog.
favorite one. The hog, yeah, the hog blowing his brains out. We've seen.
I know which one you mean, but I wouldn't have described it like that.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Mind blown, really.
He was blowing his mind. He wasn't blowing his brains out.
His brain's being blown up.
What the hog?
I also like when you sent me the shark one, the shark when you're just going with his tongue out. Yeah.
But yeah, I
Anyway,
enjoyed that one.
enough Bitmoji talk on this F1 show.
It's what Grand Prix next? I keep forgetting.
Singapore
It is. Oh, we got a 2 week break.
and then Singapore.
I like that track. One of my favorites.
You say that every
Starting
fucking week.
God forbid a man likes tracks.
Go for a bit of like pavement, shoot.
No, I judge it based on how well I can race them on the video game,
Right.
and I'm good at Singapore. So
Okay. Is that a night race finally?
yeah,
Yup, yup. It's been a minute
for
since it's
us
been a night race. Yeah, for us
in
it's not.
Eastern time, it is 8 a.m.
Okay. Better than 7 a.m.
Reasonable by an hour. Qualifying's at 9, so
Oh, per. Okay.
I see what you did there because it was a cat Azerbaijan. Oh,
Matcha the cat. Okay. Is that all for this godforsaken cursed episode?
I feel it is. That's all I got.
The viewers aren't gonna know how cursed this has been, but we've recorded it like 4 times basically.
Yeah. Katie's got to edit it, so have fun with that.
You know what got cut the first time? Or not cut, but the second time? We didn't shout out the McLaren text updates, which honestly I think was one of the funniest parts of the weekend was
Yeah.
McLaren, they post, we're racing in whatever, or lights out, and then just the immediate next message being Oscar Piastri is in the wall. Period.
Oscar's in the wall.
Oscar is in the wall. And that's how they said it. So shout out to that. But that's all we have for today's episode of the Race Hangover. We will see you next week for not a preview episode, not a recap episode, but something in between. We'll see what that will be. But for now, follow us on all of our social.
10 likes on YouTube, and I'm throwing Katie off a roof.
So not that.
10 whole likes.
He's freezing, so he might as well just mute himself. But that's all for today's episode. As I said, follow us on all of our socials at the Race Hangover. He did mute himself. And subscribe here on YouTube at Shundersport Media. He's giggling on the other side. That's all, and we will see you next week. Goodbye. He's raised his hand in the Zoom call. He's mouthing the word bye. Audio listeners, love you to death. See you next week.
Bye!